Is Rufai Oseni the star of Nigerian journalism? I first came across Rufai Oseni on Arise TV, and his no-nonsense style of interview caught my attention. Let's dive in.
All you have said is a justification of continued illegality in our country. And a lot of people are taken aback because also you yourself have been secretly recorded by an army captain when you were hatching out election fraud plans yourself in 2014. And we all remember that experience.
Rufai Oseni is fearless. When you hear any of his interviews, he digs in.
Can I just correct you there? I take exception to your claim that I was secretly recorded, and I take exception that nobody has proven that. Yes, I can be recorded, but nobody will ever say to you that I said they should go and rig an election. And I want to say to you, I've avoided touching on this area. When you are talking about Nigeria, let us start with the press. And let us start with your person. You recall the incident on the bus lane and your attack on the police. That shows that you, as a journalist, a public analyst, somebody who is supposed to live above board, is not equally living above board. And he that must come to equity must have clean hands. I read a lot and I listen to your comments. I feel, like I said, we need to sit back and correct a lot of things.
But you give me a right of rebuttal.
Your question again.
You give me a right of rebuttal on the bus lane incident because I put it to you, sir. You don't know the full story of what happened.
Excuse me.
I think he speaks the mind of the people, and he doesn't let his guest get away with any BS.
The second one
2023. It's 2023 you said these things, boy.
No, you just said 2013.
It could be a slip of tongue. It's 2023 you said
First admit that you were wrong, that you slip of tongue.
Voila, I know your deflection tactics.
No,
you can't play me at the game.
Did you or did you not say 2013?
Go straight ahead. Answer the questions.
I'm not writing jam here.
Answer the questions. Answer the questions,
Voila. Did you say 2013 or did you not say 2013?
It could have been a slip of tongue.
Okay, then allow me to go ahead.
The truth is, go ahead. Don't deflect. Answer the question.
No, there's not. See.
No, it's a deflection tactics. Go ahead.
See, let me tell you what cannot happen here.
Yes, what cannot happen?
Is that you cannot control me or talk to me like a secondary school student.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
If you ask a question,
answer the question
and listen to the answer.
Yes.
They said you want to be president, but you can't sort out problems in your party. People say they don't trust you. They see you as weak. Because how can you say you want to be president? You can't sort out things. They also say that for you it's a one-man show. It's all about you. It's not all about the generality of people. It's a tunnel vision, ideology, and all of that. One man will put. They say, okay, you are so weak that you can't call out some activities of IPOB that is not palatable. But I mean, but these are the things they say. These are the things they say about you, and that's why they say, can you reach out into the north? Can you?
Rufai, I criticize every single act that is wrong. Whether it's go and follow it. Whether it's in the east, west, south.
They say you're not hard enough on IPOB. That's what they say.
I'm hard on everybody. And remember what I said during the campaign until today. Any agitator, I will discuss with.
Rufai Oseni is not your typical or Mickey Mouse type of journalist. There are so many facets to him, so many elements to his game.
And another thing that helped me to go beyond walls is I always remember that everything around me and every gift that I have is about people. So if your giftings, your talents, and everything don't affect people, then it becomes a problem. I decided to do something last 2 Decembers. I decided to give 200,000 naira of my own money to about 15 people. I tell you what, that can open a lot of doors for me. The good you do, you do not know where you're going to rip it back in life. By just giving 15 people 200,000 of my own money, I remember I was coming back to Nigeria. I had a lot of problems with immigration. The second woman looked at my passport, she opened it up and she said, "Whoa, is this Rufai Oseni?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Please, every problem you have is all clear." She said, "I was one of the people you gave 10,000 naira last year. And that money, you don't know what it did for me. My husband had just died."
Above all, Rufai Oseni has got true love for his country, and he always underpins that as the basis for his type of journalism, for seeking the truth. Love for country should really be fundamental, and your interviews should sort of reflect this. Love for country, as Rufai puts it.
When you leave this country and you're coming back home and the plane is about to touch down and you see the green grass of home, you can just hold that specter of a moment in your heart forever. God, I thank you for making me a Nigerian.
You see, Rufai Oseni has written many books. The proof is in the pudding. When you have many works out there supporting your belief, supporting your idea that you have true love for country, who am I to say that your work is not really from within and deep inside you? Let me know what you think, guys. Do you think Rufai Oseni have true love for country? Does his work really reflect that?
Nigerians, a self-organizing people, celebrates the innovation of the citizens of the most populous black nation on earth, and we're joined by the authors of the book, Dr. Andrew Nevin, who of course in Abuja studio, and the chief economist partner for PwC Nigeria, and here in Lagos, Rufai Oseni, co-host of our flagship morning show.
Rufai Oseni has got a fascinating depth of knowledge. He's a student of life and he works hard. What you are about to hear now will shine a light on Rufai Oseni's diligence.
What price are you willing to pay to get what you want? A lot of people want great things in life, but they're not willing to pay the price. But I was willing to pay the price. I was ready to work out. I was ready to study, and today I am still studying. Tell you what, most of my salary is spent on books. I buy books because if I want to be the best in the world, I have to be the best anywhere. I'm not just a Nigerian champion, but I'm an international champion. And how do you do that? You need to know the things they know internationally. I was studying so hard. I would use, at least at some point, I started spending 10% of my salary, but today I can tell you boldly, I spend 46% of my salary on buying books. And I have a big library. Because what the books do for you, it makes you dream. They change your life forever, and they show you there's a possibility in the future.
There is a plethora of knowledge in books, and it is often said that if you want to hide something from Nigerians, put it in a book. You see, it is deemed that Nigerians or Africans or black people in general do not read.
The message is the can-do Nigerian spirit, which I'm not oblivious of. And that's why I keep saying Nigeria is the best kept secret in the world. Yes, I have news stories I have to comment about every day that talks about Nigeria in the light that, is not showing the kind of potential and greatness we ought to show as a country. I will not spare that. I will not spare talking about the challenges, but I also see the possibilities, and I enunciate that every time. But Nigeria is going through the economic struggle. It just shows that there's a resilient spirit. There's something you can do inside of you. And despite the challenges, you can still create something. I know that's hard. I know you have problems of multiple taxation. I know you have many other societal problems. But there are people that face the same challenges that have created something long-lasting. So those are the kind of stories we share. We are not oblivious that things are tough. People are jackbuying. But there's also diamond in the dirt that has to be found.
Rufai Oseni was involved in a bustling altercation with the authorities. And I think it shows accountability when he actually took account of the situation and apologized.
As many of you know, in the last 2 days, I've been in the news for the wrong reasons. This has resulted in needless distractions for my friends, family, members of the public, and all my colleagues here on Arise News. I'd like to apologize to all parties over what transpired during the incident with the police when I was stopped for driving on a bus lane. I cannot and dare not lay claims to know it all. Lessons have been learned from this entire episode, and this has been a very humbling experience for me. I'd like to use this opportunity to express my gratitude to all those who have reached out to me in the last 2 days for their guidance and counseling. Thank you, everyone. They say all sorts about me. They do all sorts. But what I want them to know is that I love them, irrespective of the hatred that is being meted out at me. I'm a child of love. I was conceived in love. So with all of this hatred and this attack, all I can give is the love of God from my heart to all of them. And I hope when this passes, we'll be able to focus on the real substance, which is the development of this country with so much potential, but is being crippled with personal interest.
Rufai Oseni is not short of self-belief. And let's be honest, if you don't believe in yourself, who else will believe in you?
I've always believed in myself. Because it is in believing in yourself you can change your world forever. Tell you what, things are not going to be easy. Because life is not about what you know, but what you do with what you know. And a lot of people are not doing what they know. I knew that I was passionate about media, I was talented, so I took my skill at the age of 15 and I walked into a radio station and I said, give me the job. The radio station was GFM Radio Warrior. I told them, I'm going to do the best thing ever. Don't pay me, let me work for you. And I took the opportunity. I tell you what, in just 3 months working for them, I became the highest paid in that radio station.
Rufai Oseni is a hard-working, popular journalist today. But what underpins that is his ability and understanding that he needs to put in the hard yard, hard work. Rufai Oseni is a TV star on Arise TV. We can all take a leaf out of Rufai Oseni's book. Rufai Oseni has good intention for Nigeria and its people. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Rufai Oseni, star of Nigerian journalism. Please subscribe and give me a like.